Hi, my name is George at paintreproductions.com. I'd like to welcome you to the YouTube channel. The most common question asked me is why paint reproductions? This channel is not set up so you can watch me paint and do all time lapse and stuff like that. The reason I set this channel up, for the last 15 years I've been doing reproductions. Now, reproductions are about 80% of what I do. But the reason I'm doing the reproduction isn't just because I want to have this added to my collection, and I want to show the world that you can paint just about anything you want. Now, the reason is that doing reproductions is one of the best and most overlooked ways to learn. The masters knew this. They studied other artists. They recreate or reproduce some of their paintings so they can learn the techniques. It's all about techniques. It is no different than you wanting to learn how to play piano, and I told you to go to the store, buy a piano, buy a instructional book, and that's it. But I never want you to play somebody else's music. It's the same concept. I mean, how good are you going to get unless you study all the different kinds of techniques? So there is a lot of tutorials, or I'm adding more tutorials all the time, and techniques and tools, and more of a modern method, because we have a lot more advantages now that we did that the masters had back then. But this is nothing downgrading them on them. I'm not trying to make exact reproductions. I'm just trying to show the technique. So if you like the style, basically it's designed while you're going through a course, you say, okay, you'll see how I use a glazing to do atmospheric depth. And you're like, oh, I like this. So you start using it in your own technique. You may not use the whole Lake George reproduction and paint all your paintings like that. I wouldn't ask you to do that. I don't do the same. I don't do that either. That's why I try not to paint all the same reproductions. I'm trying all different kinds of classes and techniques. And one of the most common things is that the techniques I'm teaching in here, they're not techniques that I created. Some techniques are from other artists that are out now. Some techniques are from artists who have long been gone. But I've taken the things that have worked for me, whether it's transferring a canvas using a proportional divider, to a limited palette, to different things like that. But one of the things I've done is I'm showing through step by step using phases and not trying to be a direct painter, even though some of the courses I teach are on direct painting. But it doesn't always have to be. You can use direct painting in one aspect of the painting, but then you can use a classical style or impressionist style here, and you can use that and you can mix it up. That's how these courses are designed. And the last thing is, at paintreproductions.com, I offer these as regular standard courses where you can sign up and you can or log in, and it can keep track of where you are in the courses with the tutorial videos. And as always, they're free. As long as I do this, and as long as I keep reproducing this, and as long as everyone watches and everyone subscribes, I'm going to keep uploading them for free. So even when you go to my website, if you want to say follow this as a course, you can enroll, but it's not going to ask you for anything. You're just going to create your own account. You can enroll, so it will just track you. So you can watch all the videos, see where you left off. You can comment and stuff like that, or you can just watch it on YouTube. I mean, your subscription really does go a long way, but really what helps the most is just viewing. It's just viewing and having questions and helping me improve what I'm doing, and we share it with other people. So again, my name's George at paintreproductions.com. I'd like to welcome you to the channel. Make sure you visit the site. If you like what you see, if you can hit that subscribe button, it's great. If you don't like what you see, just comment on the bottom. I'll see what I can do about making changes. If you don't understand something I'm doing, I'll see what I can do about explaining it. And if it gets into really good depth, maybe we'll turn it into a tutorial video. Thank you for listening and watching. And if you have any questions, just please let me know.